LatumWay, as a man I both respect and admire, I pose to you these 10 questions.
PandyFackleresque, as a woman of seemingly endless beauty and unquestionable intelligence, wallowing in a sea of sycophants and hypocrites, here are your questions.
What do you do outside of school? If you go to university, what do you study? Or where do you work? Or both?
I'm in my second year of college. I study media studies, film studies, photography and general studies. In my first year I did art instead of general studies, but you have to drop one to do general studies. General studies everyone has to do in their second year, and I chose to drop art because I felt like the course was tailor-made for the exact opposite of me. I love art, I really do, but that course was so shit. Everything I'd been taught about art, including how to do it, how to interpret it, how to follow advice about it, how to react to it, how to analyse art, I felt like when I entered college, I was asked to do the exact opposite of all of that. So yeah, I hated the course, dropped art, and continued to do film studies, media studies, and photography. Out of those four, I most enjoy film studies because I love film. I wouldn't say I'm a film buff because, to be quite honest, I'm quite basic in my likes and dislikes of film. I can like a film that a lot of people hate, and I can hate a film that a lot of people like. And that generally tends to be the pattern. Like, for instance, I hated No Country for Old Men. I thought it was beautifully shot, it looked brilliant, but the film was so boring. And, for instance, Kevin Smith's film Jersey Girl, which everyone hated, I kind of liked. I didn't see what the whole problem was. I watched it, I enjoyed it, and I thought nothing of it. And then I stumbled on some reviews of it, and it got terrible reviews, and I was like, what the fuck? But I also do enjoy media studies, because you get to make actual media, and I feel that it's helped me to understand how the media works a lot more. Like, I didn't used to have this cynical view of advertising. I used to think that it was just like just a marketing ploy, you know, and you can just, it's really easy to get around it. If you know the tricks of the trade, like, you're not affected by it, but you are. Everyone is affected by advertising, and it's a bastardy technique that the people use. And I feel that media studies help me with that. Photography I love because it's like art, but it's a bit more instant. You can get lots and lots of pieces of art. I probably prefer photography to like general art, to be honest. General studies, pretty good. It's not really a serious subject because everyone has to take it. But the fact is, it's basically like being aware of the news and current affairs, and it's very interesting. So yeah, that's what I do in college. What do I work as? Nothing at all. I've been trying to get a job, but I can't. The thing is, I just don't want to like wash dishes, because I had to wash dishes in my house for like the first decade of my life, and I hated it. And then when I got a dishwasher, my life changed. I've had a lot more time to myself. It's allowed me to be me. So I just really don't want to wash dishes or shit like that. Based on your experiences of the UK and your knowledge of it, name at least one positive and one negative of the United Kingdom. Conversely, what do you like and dislike about America?
The positive thing that I found is there is generally more diversity, and people seem to be more accepting of each other. But my experience is only limited to Scotland, and if we want to get more specific, it was very much limited to Glasgow. I went to Edinburgh for like a day. So my experiences, I will admit, are extremely limited, but that is what I found, is that people are very much more accepting in general. Conversely, I dislike the fact that I think Sharia law has not taken over the UK. I'm not going to go that far like some people do. But I do think that they get too many liberties, just as Christianity does here in America. It's, for example, I know that people who practice, they are allowed to carry with them a ceremonial knife, but I know that, at least in Scotland, it is illegal to carry a knife or a blade over a certain length, and that ceremonial knife happens to be over that length, and it's no longer against the law. So, while I'm sure that most people do use their ceremonial dagger for what it's supposed to be used for, it can also be used for stabbing. So I think that that should not be allowed. If you're going to make a law, then it should cover everyone. Absolutely everyone. Unless there's a very good reason for it. I don't like when religion is written into laws. I live in America, who would have thought? What do I dislike and like about America? I like the land. Just the land. I can go out east and see something completely different as to if I were to go out west. I like traveling across the United States. I think it's beautiful. There's so much to see here. But I dislike the people. I think they're douchebags. At least where I live. Extremely closed-minded, conservative, judgmental. It's just sad how people react to certain things. And, you know, I can't walk down the fucking street without being eye-fucked by somebody. And I think it's stupid. So, I like America. I hate the Americans. What was the catalyst that made you decide to use YouTube as your forum?
Well, basically, what happened was I had another YouTube account where I used to put up videos of me doing stupid shit. You know, stupid little videos that me and my friends make. And some of them were quite funny. Some of them got a lot of good feedback for. And I'm not going to tell you what the account is because, quite frankly, it's embarrassing. But some of it was funny. Some of it was really terrible. And the only reason I keep it up there is because I'm kind of done with that account now. I just leave it up there so that people, if they want to view it, they can view it. But I'd always wanted to do videos like this where I talk to the camera. If you want to read into that, be my guest, but be aware that I've already done it. I know why I want to do videos like this where I talk directly to a camera. It's because deep down I'm an attention seeker, and that really stems from a feeling of fear of being forgotten. I know that sounds quite deep and kind of morbid, but that's it. I'd hate to be like, if I was erased from existence but I had consciousness and no one remembered me, that would be like my greatest hell. So yeah, I'm kind of an attention seeker, but it is founded in a profound fear. So I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but there you go. Question number 2. What do you do? What do you do for fun? What do you study? What do you work as?